Hello everyone and welcome to the Scottish Silverback Podcast. It's episode 27 and we missed last week because Greg had a wee bug. I don't know if he told anyone, but I've just told everyone. So we apologise for that, but we're back and hopefully we've got some good questions that came through the Instagram questions thing. And how you getting on, mate?
Good. Just obviously trying to recover from the bug. I didn't want to check how much I lost, but I'm pretty much sure it would have been over 8 kilos in 3 days, easy.
Fuck's sake.
Because even after 2 days of force feeding back on, I was still a good 3 kilos down from what it was. So I can only imagine what I was down to. Because I just went super lean, and I looked like I was stage ready in my legs. It was just skin. So I just depleted hard as fuck with fucking water. But the thing that shocked me was actually I didn't lose much strength when I went back in the gym.
Yeah.
I think a rep down or something. That was about it. And I was quite shocked at that. So trains actually went quite well this week. Numbers have still been going up. Strength's been good. Still progressing well. Just trying to get my weight back up to what it was.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen and we'll have a look at your rehack squat you put up today. That's one of the things. I've been there myself where I've had food poisoning a couple of times, and you really do think that your physique's gone basically.
That is honestly that was the hardest. Honestly, do you know what? You know when we say in off season, when people are honestly oh, I want to cheat meal, that we just can't wait to have I would love to miss a meal. And the thought of missing a meal is fucking what is in prep to have a cheat meal, the amazing bird. In off season, you're oh, I'd give anything to miss this meal, or imagine not having to eat for a day.
Aye.
Oh, so see, the first day, I just took on a chance. This is what I've been wanting for ages because I've been forcing food down. It's I'm just going to take it. And hopefully, it's gone in a day, and it's just a blessing. But I hung about for a good 3-4 days, and it was just I could notice every day how flat and the water was coming off, and I just couldn't eat. And I was all right, okay, I'm kind of done with this now. It was really playing with my mind. I need to get eating. I need to get back in the gym. But motivation was going away. I need to get back doing what I love. But it was the first day. I was just on the sofa. Didn't eat a fucking crumb all day. I was this is amazing. I've never been like that. I was oh, this is great. And then after I was nah, I'm done with it. That's what I did off.
Maybe a waterfall from your arse, but you're still happy that you weren't eating. So just shows the people exactly kind of what goes into fucking eating and that, how sick you can come with it. So just back my mic.
Yeah, we've said plenty of times off season is so much harder than prep. Prep's a breeze.
It's so much. It's so easy to starve. That's why. Tons of people can get in shape for shows, hunters. You got people from all the way from bikini up to super heavyweight. That's because people can put themselves through starvation. But people can't.
Not eating is so much easier than trying to force a meal down that you really don't want to fucking eat. So much easier. And that's when people believe oh, I could eat so much food. I'm I'll guarantee you could struggle for a day and then you would not do it the second day or even the third day. Never mind doing it every single day all the time. It's that hard. Yeah. 100%. You just can't even think of that.
Where are we? Yeah. So strength coming back. This is let's go.
Let's fucking have it. Oh yes, let's go. Down. Easy work. Down. Yes, again. Down. Easy man, let's go. Yes. Again. I know I'm down. Still watching you, man. Let's go. Fucking dig deep.
Yeah. No wee prolapse there, no?
No, but it's I let Cammy was because I did 7.5 last time, and obviously 8's a holy grail number for the Cybex. I was only a handful of people I've seen done that, and I was I want to do it. I kind of do it because I knew how fucking heavy it was going to be, and I was just give me a minute. I went and paced up and down the gym, just my music on, give myself a minute. I was let's fucking go. And I just fucking went into it. But I was actually said, Cammy's if I get 6, I'm going to be happy. So if I got 7, I was holy shit, didn't expect that. But I just seen red going into the set. It was just a total blur. I just went for it.
It's funny when you send me videos, I know just if there's like a different sound in that last rep, I'm like, he fucking just gave it all. Like that's not a natural sound to come out of a human being.
No, but it's like some people say to me, it's like I looked easy, and it's like it's different for people who can really fucking channel like power and muscle connection in a set where it looks easy. But trust me, like you're giving that absolutely everything you've got. It's maybe moving well, but that just means how much power I can generate or we can generate in that rep or set. It's still fucking tough. I'm not joking. That 7 felt like an eternity coming up. Even though it looked that bad, that last section felt like I was not moving, and I was like, the point, Cammy, fucking help. But he was like, not helping. It was still moving, but it was just really slow.
Aye.
But I was just like, that was fucking just forever. That felt like.
Yeah, I mean, I posted my dumbbell shoulder press from Friday, and that was the same. When I was loading them, I was like, it felt like that.
Yeah.
But in the video, it's like, what the fuck? It didn't fucking feel like that at all.
Like that, no. But it's like it's what your body's feeling. It's like as you're putting so much effort into that, it's like it's draining you as you're doing it, and it just feels like everything's coming out of you, and it just feels slow as fuck because you're putting everything into it. But it's actually, when you look at it, you're like, shit, it looks actually quite easy.
Next week. Yeah. So you brought up a story that you're competing.
Yeah.
Well, talk me through that one. I know you told me, but yeah. Yeah,
it was just, you're probably the same. It was like, as much as I wanted a year to just see what I could do grow wise, it's like I was walking in the gym and there was like, I was almost having a bit too much banter through the workout, which is great. You're meant to do that in the off season, but it was getting to a point I was like, I'm not going into my sets like I was just through this year. I was like absolutely angry as fuck, and my focus was the stage on every rep and set, and it was like, I need that. That's like what made me progress so well this year. I need that focus and aggression. And it's like, I'm still going to take a lot of time off. I'm going to try to do shows very back in years, but it's like I need something to focus on.
Yeah.
And it's like, if I did it in the year after, it's like it's still a year. It's like, oh, I've got plenty of time to play, but it's not. I've got like a good fucking 4 months here to really beat it before I start prep. It's not a long time, but I just needed something to focus on. It was just getting to my head a little bit. I was like, I can still do all the things I want to do this year, and then just fucking hone it in for prep.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wasn't surprised when you told me, because like, mate, you're there. Like, we know the pro card's there. It's just a case of just obviously nailing it. You know what I mean? And I think another year off, you'd been bigger, and that's also great. That's obviously the overall goal, but it's there to be had, and I think that would be not a waste. It's not a waste of time, because like you're pushing yourself more towards like where we want to be, which is on a pro stage. But at the same time, the ability to get that card is absolutely within your grasp. So I mean, I'm not surprised it came out. I agree with it. So
yeah, I mean, like we could say between ourselves and like other people we could handpick, and it's like we're there, and it's literally just like who turns up the best on the day or who the judges like on the day. And it's not really how fucking good you are, it's what they want.
Yeah.
Or what they think is best in the day, how well you present it, or like you've just really nailed it. And like I know I can nail it, and I just want to improve that a little bit more on certain things in my upper. I mean, my lower half just does its own thing. I don't need to really focus too much on that. I mean, I can just train them hard and they'll kind of do their own thing. But upper needs a little bit more concentration, a little bit more time, just to kind of balance it out and just get bigger in some areas that I want. So if I can do the same as what I've done this year with Jordan in like that kind of 3-4 month period again, I know I'll be there. That's just like what I thought. Like I've got 4 months. What I did in 4 months last time was go. I went up like 12 kilo in 4 months. As much as that was brutal and very, very tiring and exhausting, and I was just sore and full all the time. It's like, fuck it. If I do that again, it's really going to show. So I just thought, fuck it, I'll just push hard for another 4 months. I did it last time. I can do it again.
You already feel better, like having made that decision, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already feel like your whole.
It's not affecting any of the stuff I've got planned this year, like a holiday and like that. And I know if I push right up to the holiday, that's going to be a good like 12 weeks. So that's going to be a really good push for that time. And I know at that point, I'm still going to be training there, and I'm still going to be eating a lot of food, but it's going to give it a little bit of a break, which will be nice. And then I'll probably push for like maybe a month after I come back, just to start into a prep in a nice place.
Aye, no, that's a good strategy, mate. That's like I said, I'm glad you've come to that decision. That's going to be good. It's yours for the taking, I think. So that's exciting.
Not like I needed a year, but I just felt like if I go away for a year, I could literally develop like a pro like physique, But it's like I could do that in this time again if I just push myself hard. I'm pretty much going to be there, and I can just improve little bits here and there if I do get the card. So it was just kind of a spur of the moment. Like I've pushed really hard last year through prep, and I was on it for a long time. And I just felt like I needed this time off. But you're the same. Like once you've had a little bit of time off, your mind and focus changes a little bit.
Yeah. So, for me, it was 5 minutes off.
Yeah, it's just like it's not unfinished business, but it's like this is what we do. I was feeling like I didn't have a job anymore. That's kind of what I felt like. I was going in the gym and I was just training for what I love, but it was like there was nothing focusing me to do something, and I needed that.
I was saying to Reagan on the way back from our weekly shop that I was like, I'm not scared to come off prep, but I'm just so used to that meticulous feeling like shite all the time, everything's to the gram, no emotion, wrapped up in this fucking bodybuilding bubble. Like I just feel like it's gonna be fucking weird when it ends, and I'm like probably like fuck, I don't know what to do with myself already, and like I'm not even done yet. I've still got another 4 weeks to go. So
I felt like that in Denmark, and I was literally just like I really wanted to finish and just like enjoy that. You'll feel the same. Like you just want those days where it's like there's no diet and you're just. We've spoken about this before. It's like when that moment you walk off stage, it's like the weight of the world just falls off your shoulders. Like you put so much stress on yourself, so much like build up in your head of what you want to present, and like you put so much pressure on yourself. And it's like once that's done, the relief is it's amazing. And it's like I wanted that feeling, and I wanted that feeling to take off time of day. I didn't want to think about food or diet. I wanted to go enjoy myself, walk about with some energy, explore, all this kind of stuff. And we had an amazing time in Denmark, and it was like I needed that. And then when I got home, I didn't have a show, and I did feel a little bit lost. But then I was like, you kind of have that focus, like I'm going to fucking grow, and you have that little bit of focus, and it's like you don't see the progress you do in an off season in prep. That makes sense. So it's like as much as you want to get big, it's like it's kind of not happening that fast. I've got nothing to fucking really drive me. Yeah. As much as I can pound food and train hard, and it's like it will keep on fucking coming, but it's not something you're going to see every day. And you just feel a little bit lost in limbo.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously, with ourselves having done it so long that we kind of know a lot of things about ourselves inside out. So it's a fact, like up until like a certain point in that prep, you're still going to be growing as well. So you said like it's 12 weeks left of off season, but in reality, it's probably more like 16, 17. So yeah, there's a lot of scope there to kind of push through. So,
but you've kind of thought if things don't go your way, you might do another show, right?
Yeah. So like I said, I don't know who's going to be at the Arnold USA, apart from Andrew Jack, but.
I've actually not heard any more about him. I've not seen him post anything or kind of comment on anything. He's kind of keeping it under wraps if he is doing it.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. It doesn't really matter, to be honest.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
I think I saw Nick today, and like, as we know, Nick Vandal's like a man of very few words, and he gave me some fucking amazing feedback this morning. I was like, oh fuck, that's something. I'm really, really happy with how I look, and he obviously is really happy with how I look as well. So I was 248.6 this morning. So I'm floating between the 248, 251 range, which is where I think I should have been in the last prep. Like I'm way fuller, way rounder. I look healthier, all this sort of stuff. So, but yeah, if the Arnold doesn't go my way, I'm going to do the Ben Weider. I'm going to take. So Reagan and I we're going to go to the Arnold Pro Show on the Friday and the Saturday in Columbus, and then we're going to go to New York for 4 days. And then when I get back, if I need to do the Ben Weider, that's when I'm going to go. I'll go back on, but I'm going to enjoy New York. And I'm just going to absolutely fuck off diet, cardio, training, fucking everything. Just because if I do have to do the Ben Weider, then when I get back from New York, that's 3.5 weeks. And, I'll be in shape anyway. So all I need to do is just, I can enjoy myself for those 4 or 5 days. It would
literally take you max 2 weeks to fucking be ready.
Yeah, max. And I think I'd have to semi-fuck it in New York to need that kind of time. And I've still got technically 3 weeks left of this diet to take off more. So, it's that's the plan. If the Arnold doesn't go my way, and I'm not sitting here being like, I'm going to fucking win, because I don't know who's going to show up. Like you said earlier, like, it's all about who shows up in the day. You just don't know. But yeah, the Ben Weider, and then that's
Demi obviously doesn't need a qualification because it counts from the Arnold or whatever, does it?
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's exciting. I'm still, like I said, motivation kind of went up and down a wee bit in this prep, but I mean, it comes with the territory for just like from prepping so long. So, I'm in a good place mentally. I like how I look, which is rare. Progress is coming like every half day. Like I'll shower in the morning and then when I shower again at night, I'm like, fucking hell, like I'm leaner here or something's happened here. So it's definitely going really well. And also like, I started at 16 and a half weeks out, mate. Like that's been out at 4. Well, 5 days. Like that has passed so quickly.
Yeah.
I can't believe how quickly that's passed. So I want to go to the Arnold and just enjoy it because though I'm not like I try to win. We've had this discussion before, like why would you have that fucking mentality?
Yeah.
But that I'm going to be competing at the Battle Grand, which is the stage that's behind the conference center. And that's the same stage the pros are going to be standing on that night. So, you know, that's the stage I'm standing on. So it's fucking amazing. So it'll be like when we are at Arnold UK, like just taking in that fucking atmosphere and just enjoying being in America for the first time competing and whatnot. I think it's going to be something else. Like it's going to be really, really good. So
as much as like these kind of things, like you're obviously in it to win, you obviously want to take in the experience of it as well. There's not many people can say they went to America and competed in the Arnold stage. And it's like, it's a kind of goal. You in bodybuilding for amateurs or like even pros to be on Arnold stage. It doesn't matter if like you win your pro card or not. It's like these kind of experiences are something you'll remember more than just like going there to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. So
it's good.
I know I'm going to be buzzing from the second like I step off the plane. I'm just going to be fucking buzzing. So it's going to be class. So that's the plan. And everything's going well. And Nick's really happy. Like I said, I went and saw him in person today. We'll see how we've got a high day tomorrow. Thank fuck. Like, I think I messaged you saying like Friday must have been top 3 the worst I've ever felt on any prep I've ever done. I cannot put into words how fucking shit I felt. It was just an accumulation of the leg day that I just done. Obviously eating no food, on my feet all day because I had to like backtrack client sessions and stuff. Like even just thinking, like having to write, like do like check-ins and plans and fucking had a few calls that day as well. It's like all these things and posing, and I was like, fucking this day. I was like literally on my hands and knees crawling into the shower because I was so fucked. But got through it. I woke up Saturday morning feeling semi-decent and got a good arm session with my client and mate James. So got over the hump, and now we've got a big juicy high carb day tomorrow. So got a pal of ours to drop off some ganj because I think I need it because I'm so excited that I won't be able to sleep tonight, mate. So I think I need to smoke a little something to get to sleep. So I've got it there. I don't know if I will. But I'm so excited for tomorrow, mate.
The stuff I've got now, I don't know if it's because of whatever resin it is, but I've just changed it from another one. The other one I had before was mega strong, and you didn't need to take much of it, and you were just absolutely out and baked like fuck. This one is a little bit, I don't want to say it comes on, but it like comes on a little bit more tame, and you just feel absolutely like marshmallowed, and you're just like, yes. I've never slept so well in all my life.
Aye.
For the last year and a half, I wake up a good 2-3 times a night. And right now, one of my meals is I have it when I wake up in the night because I'll always wake up to pee. And I'll have like this shake with oats, peanut butter, all this kind of stuff. And I'll drink it and go back to sleep. But now I'm waking up at like 5 in the morning. I'm not waking up at all. Fuck, I've missed a meal. And it's like, it's that good. It's that good. I'm having like a shake now at 5. That's like shit. I've got to have an hour fucking meal right now. Fucking killing me.
I mean, like, we spoke about it before. Like I was using cannabis oil in the last prep, and you know, I've never been a big weed smoker.
I've never until I got heavy and I needed to sleep. Like I struggled so bad once I got up to that kind of 280 range. Like my sleep was fucking horrendous. And this time around at 280, like I feel so much better. but my sleep is the best it's ever been.
Aye.
It's really strange.
Because like you see like the argument that like smoking weed or taking CBD or oil or whatever increases estrogen and that, but I think that's like in chronic users, like guys who use it all day, can't like function.
I like
that's not us. Like, you know what I mean? Like trying to get a little bit of sleep.
I take like four puffs to sleep. I mean, fuck me. It's nothing. It's
So,
like I'm absolute baked. I'm just feeling a bit mellow, and that just like kind of lets everything in the body just relax. I just go to sleep. It just keeps my sleep, and that's like what I want from it. I'm not like sitting puffing all day like I'm an addict. Like I would hate to have that through the day. So that's not on my mind. Yeah. No, it's not on my mind. I don't like to function like that.
Yeah, I've got shit to do. Fuck's sake. So
yeah, like, I actually get a bit freaked out if I don't fall asleep straight away. That feeling, I don't like it. So I'm like trying to have it as I'm wanting to drift off, and it's like straight away within 2 minutes I'm out. So it's ideal.
Yeah, I mean,
like weed's not a nice feeling for me. I get like fucking freaked out.
I came off everything after that last prep. I know I had a bad sleep rebound, like a really bad one. Like, could not stay asleep past 2 o'clock in the morning.
No.
But it took about 10 days for my sleep to adjust. So I don't want to do it as often as I was doing last time, which was every day, every night, sorry. So I'm literally, my sleep's okay. It's not too bad. I'm just taking it because I'm just so excited that I know that excitement's just going to keep me up all night. So
yeah.
So yeah, it's one of those ones. But
the only bad thing with this is I feel like I don't want to get up.
Right.
Like I feel like really kind of sluggish I'm not sluggish because like once I'm awake, I'm awake. Like usually I'd be like, all right, I'm up, let's go, and I'll go and do things. Right now I'm like, I want to stay in bed.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like because I need my routine, and I'm forcing myself to get out of bed now. So it's like I don't want to get up and do like my morning cardio, which I've not been doing. And that's just my bad. I wanted to do that all off season, but right now my weight's not wanting to push up past a certain point. So I want to kind of take it out, see if it does. So I'm just leaving it out now. And I feel good. I mean, my breathing's not like heavy. I'm not out of breath or anything. My training's still really well. I'm not like struggling. So I'm okay with it not being in this now. But that's the only drawback of it is like I feel really lazy to get out of bed.
Yeah.
And I think it is because of that.
Yeah. And it makes me wonder, like, guys who like do it all the time, just like,
I wonder they just lie on the couch eating food. That's it.
It's fucking eating Doritos and shit.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about Tom Prince. It's a guy kind of we look up to, or have looked up to, like one of the greatest white man physiques of all time.
That video that's being shown of him just now, that I've never seen such a perfect peak.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely bursting, zero fat on him, and he's just fucking full as a house.
Yeah.
He's just so crisp and dry that like when they zoom in on his chest and shoulders and his arm, it's just like paper thin skin, absolute perfection done. Front double is just amazing.
I'm trying to find that video of him because tons of places shared it.
Machiavelli just done it one of them.
Machiavelli.
But yeah, like I actually watched a podcast with him a couple of years ago. I think he was on RX Muscle, and he looked like an AIDS victim. Doesn't like training now. There's just nothing to him. He was so skinny.
Nick said it was cancer that got him.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, man.
Yeah.
But that is just phenomenal shape.
That is just insane.
That's black on white.
Yeah. That's just like
white man.
He looks like an action figure.
That's amazing. I mean, just look how thin that tricep skin is.
Yeah.
Oh, just brimmed.
Imagine like being in like the changing rooms before you come out on stage and just looking at yourself, looking like that, and you're like, fuck yeah.
I mean, look at his face. Like it's such writing. That's just peak to perfection.
Some suffering is went in there. Like
when you see like his back double come in, there's no fat whatsoever in his lower back. There's no creases, nothing. You just wonder how hard these guys dieted back then. Like when he hits it here, it's just phenomenal.
That's what I was listening to. I was listening to Chris Aceto on Dennis James's podcast, and that's what he thinks is missing is like just how hard people are willing to diet now.
Like you really do wonder like how hard did these guys diet, and like they probably did go flat, but I mean like that's the kind of thing that scares all the pros nowadays.
Yeah,
like, they're scared of going flat and not going back. Like there's no way that guy didn't get like that without fucking like really suffering and like mega low carbs to get rid of all that fat.
The thing is,
no way.
There is an argument, oh, the guys in the 90s look better, they're more shredded. They were. But they do want a different look now. They do want a fuller, rounder look. And
yeah, they do.
That's just the way of it. I mean, you can't come in anymore like Dorian shredded. You can't. You have to have the fullness with it. So, and you know, I love the physiques of the current era, and I love these physiques of the 90s, and it really doesn't bother me they want less condition. I don't care, because some of the physiques are just still fucking insane.
I think there is a change though. There is a change happening. Like when you see what Milos is doing, his guys, like he's kind of bringing in like that look, and like these guys are winning shows now. That's what they're looking for. They're almost coming back to that 90s, but still a much rounder, fuller look. They're not quite as shredded as that, but they're getting there.
Yeah.
You look at like Samson now, what he's changed with Milos, and like what Reagan looked like at his first show. Like they're fucking peeled, absolutely peeled, and that's kind of look I love to see, because you're the fucking grafted for it.
Yeah.
You really want to know the guys that won dieted hard for that. Like when they just didn't do fuck all for it, it's like, you know, we're busting our ass trying to get our fucking pro cards here suffering. It's like these guys are just not doing that much because that's the kind of what they want in the pro league.
Aye, I know. So I showed Reagan this. This does my tits in, man. You'll do your tits in as well, I know it will.
Probably.
I'm surprised you didn't send me it.
I'm surprised you've not seen it.
Well, you probably have. What the fuck? The cunt's got fucking like 24-inch arms, and that's what he does. Insane.
But that's like what Jason Hudd did.
I know.
It's fucking annoying.
Aye.
It's like, fuck you.
I remember years ago I sent Jordan a video of Max doing like rear cable flies, and it was like this, just that.
Oh.
I was like, how is he built muscle from that? That's just
dealt.
Oh, but
like
hey,
just like
if it works.
Fucking growing. But it's like even watching like Nick Walker train arms, he does like those one sets with the cars handles from Prime. There's not much weight on the fucking stack at all. It's just literally him just connecting with it, and he's got like 26-inch arms.
Yeah. The thing is, I think Nick has come from the heavy background. He's definitely like dumbbell curled like 40 kilo dumbbells at one point.
Oh yeah. But I mean, you look at the development of his arm. That's not just like thickness mass. Like that's actually crazy genetics. The roundness, the peaks, and everything's nuts.
Yeah, 100%.
Nuts. It's just next level genetics on him.
You got about questions thing.
Yeah.
Are we looking at that?
Are massage guns a load of shite, or are they good? I rate them.
I don't.
Nah.
Nah.
If you get a powerful one, and like you do have a bit of a knot, or like something's tight, they're quite sore, but in the given time they do actually work. If I'm tight, like I'll do that and I'll walk about and I do feel a big difference through like loosening off the tendons of the muscle not being as tight. I've tried that a few times with knots in my back, and they do work. They're not going to be as good as obviously going to see a therapist, but they'll ease it off.
Yeah, it's better. I will say this: it's better than nothing. I will give you that. Yeah. But
they're like no fucking miracle. If you've got a knot, it's not going to get rid of it. They'll ease it.
I remember about a year and a half ago, every fucking sponsored ad was for massage guns on Instagram, and now you don't see them anymore. So, you know, I think they if you want to try it, try it. I mean, I was quite lucky. I had a pal who had one. He gave me his for a bit, and I was kind of like, nah, you know, I didn't know what's in it. If anything, I was using it on my brachialis. I remember waking up one morning with DOMs. I was like, not in a good way either. I was like, nah, this isn't.
If you leave it in the area and they're like a powerful one, they're going to bruise. It's like getting a really heavy massage, leaving that one area. It's just going to bruise it.
So I wouldn't go as far to say they're shite, but it's definitely not something I'd ever use again.
Well, I mean, like I said, they do work to an extent, but they're no miracle. They'll ease off. It's like it can't help you, but they're not going to cure anything.
No.
How important is an ass in bodybuilding?
An ass.
Glutes. Something that obviously a lot of people do struggle to get.
Yeah, I mean, like,
for me,
it's going to sound like proper gay, but like, see, when you walk down a high street, you just see how like few guys actually have an arse. Like, I'm not staring at guys' arses all the time, but it's fucking weird. Like, how can you be all right with your fucking back and hamstrings just connecting like that? It's fucking strange, mate. Like, vagina.
Some people, like the vast majority of the population, do not give a fuck how they look.
I know they don't. I know
they don't want to train. They're not going to go wake up in the morning and look their bum in the mirror and go, fuck.
I know. I get that. But
yeah,
at the same time, like, God, this is going to sound gay as fuck. You put on like a pair of jeans and you're like,
aye,
yeah.
Like I'm there like a Nicki Minaj, but I mean, like, you kind of want to have a fucking a bum there, you know what I mean?
Aye.
So I'm pretty sure women actually like guys that have a bum. But
yeah, they definitely do.
In bodybuilding, it's like it's a muscle. It's like anything else about it. If you don't have it, you've not got a developed muscle there, and it's going to show. You kind of do want to have it as like complete physique.
Yeah, I agree.
But like I said, it's not a muscle that many people connect with or can grow that easy, especially guys. They fucking have to kind of really beat it or just be like me and not do anything.
Yeah. I think guys do get away with being able to just do like your big compounds. You don't have to do like a specific glute day, unless I think you might want to do some certain like pre-exhaustion stuff, because my physio pointed out that my left glute doesn't fire as well as my right. So he's like, go and do some abductor work, single leg bridges and stuff prior to your leg sessions. Just get it fired up, but I don't necessarily do anything in terms of like specifically building my glutes. So yeah, but it is important, like you said.
I can honestly say I have never done a glute exercise, and people will say that's bullshit, but I've never ever done a glute exercise. It's literally just from heavy pulls and heavy squats. That's all it's been built from.
Yep.
And I like, it's not like it was there. Like, I fucking feel it after I've done heavy pulls. Like, my glutes go at like red hot on fire, like numb. That's just like because they're connecting with everything I do. So, and I'm just lucky in that it does. I don't have to do much to them, but that's all it's from. I don't do glute exercises at all.
Our gay fan base is loving this chat, like.
Definitely. That's probably who the question's from.
100%.
What's most effective for helping clients who have lived with little discipline?
With little discipline?
Yeah.
You have to be really patient, and you have to, unfortunately for us, for guys who are fucking religious, religious dieters, that is, trainers, is that you do have to give people some leeway throughout the time. The person may 100% want to get to that point, but if you imagine, like, the vast majority of the population have had horrendous eating and exercise habits from day one. You're trying to rewire that in 6 months when they've concreted that in their mind for the past 25 years. So if someone does lack discipline, I'm kind of like, right, okay, well, we've got 7 days. Let's make 50% of them 100 like good days. And then the rest of the days, let's just see how we get on. And then you will notice over time, if the person really does want to achieve their goal, that the discipline does come. It does teach. I mean, to be honest, mate, like, I wasn't that disciplined in my off seasons, my original off seasons. Like, I ate everything on top of it. Like, I would drink, I would go out, I would train, I would do half-hour sessions, blah blah blah. And over time, it did just get better and better to the point where I am now. But as boring as the answer is, you do have to be patient with these kind of people. That's if they want it. If they're lazy, ill-disciplined, and don't actually want to achieve their goal, they're a waste of time. You're not going to change them.
I did a podcast this week about like guys' mental health and like what it takes to kind of achieve certain goals and stuff like that. It was quite a good podcast. But anyway, one of the questions in it was like about discipline, and like I said, people kind of get lost in the sense of like something they want and something they need.
Yeah.
Like when you want something, there is nothing that will literally stop you from achieving this goal. If you just have this like idea, like a thought one day, like I kind of want to get in shape, and it's not your focus, like it's just like it's an idea, and you want it, you don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
That's like where they will 100% fall off the wagon. You're not committed.
Yeah.
And it's just you have like there's only so much a coach can fucking tell you to do something or help you. You're the one on the other side of this diet needing to apply. Like if you do not apply yourself to this diet, then nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's like you need to do that. There's nothing I can do. I can't hold your hand. But if you truly want to fucking get in shape, there's no amount of lack of discipline in your previous years that are going to stop you from achieving that, because that's what you want. That's what you want. You want to stop being fat. You want to get in shape, whatever. You want to look good for your holiday. That is your main focus. Everything in your life will change to go around that. Like you'll stop drinking, your daily habits will change, you'll get up earlier, you'll do this, you'll do that. All these things will just come into play because that's what you want.
Yeah.
But if it's just like an idea, you're not going to fucking achieve it because it's not your main focus. And that's all it is.
Yeah.
Anybody can flick that switch and fucking achieve what they really want to achieve. But something you so badly want, you'll do everything to fucking get it.
Yeah, I mean, like I started doing Duolingo to learn German, but like I'm not that fussed if I don't learn German. So I've been proper like not disciplined with it at all. You know what I mean? So that's an example. You know what I mean? It's
like I was the same in school. Like I did not want to learn another language, especially German. That's what they threw at me, and I had zero interest in that. And they're like, "Oh, it's part of the curriculum." I was like, "I don't give a fuck. It has nothing to do with my life. I will never use it in life. I still never have. I have zero reason to learn it. I was like, if you give me something else to learn, I'll go learn it, but not this because I don't need it. I'd rather learn something I'm actually going to use or actually going to benefit my life."
Yeah.
Literally on the exam day, I walked in, wrote my name, and left. Didn't even attempt the exam. I didn't want to. I had no reason to. And that's just because I had no fascination in doing it. So it's like, if you want something, obviously you want to achieve something, you're going to put effort into it. I just had no effort for that whatsoever, which I didn't want it.
100%.
Yeah. So that's all it is. Everybody can apply, they just need to. How to approach off-season daily eating. It's a good one.
Well, you're in the off-season, you fire that one off.
It goes back to what I just said. Like, literally, like, I want to fucking grow. And there's no way, there's no amount of drugs, no amount of training is going to change that unless I'm eating the food to accommodate that. Mm-hmm. So you need to, the food is number one. Food is key. If you do not put away enough food for you to grow, you will not do it. And I know that. And as uncomfortable as it is, do you know what? Actually, like when we spoke before, like I don't want to look at people I'm competing against or whatever. Like I don't want to look how they look because I don't care. There's nothing to do that. It's not changing my words. But in the off season, I do want that. I want to look and like see how big these guys are getting. And it's like they sometimes post their food like eating this, but it's like fuck, I need to eat that. I need to eat that food. I'm gonna be fucking bigger than him. I'm gonna look better than him. That's like a drive for me in an off season. When I see the guys I'm competing against and see the progress they're making, and like that marks me in off season because I'm not like focused on getting stage ready because I can get stage ready. But when I'm looking at what they're eating, it's like fuck, I can eat more than you. I can do better than you. I lift heavier than you. Fuck you. And it's like I can do these things you're doing but better. And that's like a little drive for me in the off season. But I said to her earlier, I was like, it'd be so amazing if you could just grow from the gym.
Yeah.
Like how much effort you put into training, that's all that matters, because I'd be fucking phenomenal at that. But it's not that simple. Like I need to put away so much food, it's disgusting. And it's like, it is what it is, but that's just something I have to do. I see it as part of my job.
Yeah.
Like people go to their work and they'll do, I don't know what the fucking people do at work, but you know, whatever they do. Like this is my job. My meals are my job. I have to eat that. If I don't eat that, I failed my job. I'm gonna get sacked.
Yeah, I mean, like I have to get up at 4 a.m. to make sure I squeeze all my meals in. One of the biggest things I get from clients is, I was so stuffed. I had to put like meals 4 and 5 together, blah 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 blah. And I was like, get up earlier then.
Get up earlier. Or have a meal in the night. Wake up in the night like I do.
Yeah, get up at 4, eat a meal, go back to bed. Get up at 7, have another one. That is just how you have to do it. I hate that excuse. Like, there's 24 hours in a day. You've got 6 to 7 meals. Like, do the maths. It's fucking doable. It's easy if you think about it that way. You do have to be. It has to be so consistent. So getting the meals in off season, obviously, number one, picking sources that 100% do not hurt your digestive system at all. I mean, you spoke about switching to pasta the other day. Things like that, like don't eat sweet potato just because people are eating sweet potato. Don't eat oats just because people are eating oats. If you can eat the volume of food eating fucking shreddies, like do that. You know what I mean? It's there's no one size fits all, and a lot of people do struggle to put stuff away, and I do think it is because they just disrupt their digestive system so poorly with bad choices. And they're like, I can't eat this, I can't eat that, I'm full all the time, I'm bloated, I'm gassy, whatever.
That's it.
Yeah, I know that comes with it anyway, even with the food that does agree with you, but you still want to maximize your gut as much as possible. So,
yeah, 100%. Like, I showed you like my calories at the moment, like they're 7,100. That's a fucking lot of food. That's just under 1,000 grams of carbs a day, plus like 200 grams of fat, and it was like 380 protein. And it's like, that is a lot of food to put away. And it's like, I'll eat religiously around the clock. So like my last big meal is at 9, and then I'll wake up at like 1 in the morning, have a hefty calorie shake, and then I'm literally up at like 5 and I'm making the next meal. And it's like, that just repeats the cycle.
Yep.
That's just what I've got to do, because I literally couldn't eat another 7. I've got 7 meals. There's no way I could put a meal a day. So I'm going to have to wake up in the night and eat that.
Yeah.
And that is more ideal to me, because I'm spacing the meals out better, and I'm going to digest that a little bit better as well, because they're a bit better spaced. It's just what you got to do. There's no.
Most people get up in the night to piss anyway, like so.
Exactly. And I just know my shake is right there where my head is on the fucking bedside table. I'll drink that as soon as I get back from a pee, sit on the edge of the bed for a minute, chug it, bam, and it's not like a short back of sleep, I'm out.
Aye.
I want to go back to sleep, so I'm trying to nail that thing. And it's like, that's easy.
Yeah.
What you have to do.
Yeah.
When people say like they have food, it's like they don't. They're not eating that much food. When you actually get put away with a lot of food, like Jordan really showed me what food was last year, and it was a fucking ton, and I felt disgusting every day. Right now I'm on more food, but it's a little bit better digesting just because I've worked with sources now.
Yeah.
I'd just say that sickness bug was a bit of a blessing in disguise, because it brought my appetite back when I got better. And then I realized that I just can't eat rice. There's some reason, as much as rice is such a good digestible carb, there was something about it. It was just sitting very heavy, and it almost felt like a bloat in my stomach. It felt like it was just like a ton of bricks. I was like, how can that be? Because rice is so simple that I thought, I don't want to eat potato, because the volume of potatoes, awful. I'm not eating like half a kilo potato per meal. Like, fuck that. I was like, what can I have? And I looked at pasta, and pasta is like almost the same as rice in dry weight. I was like, fuck it, I'll give it a try, even though it comes at more of a volume. But it was like sitting air in my stomach, and it's like, I can't believe that. It was just so much better, and I was actually polishing it off. So it was like, this is going to be much better for me. So, as you just said, find the foods that work for you.
100%.
But like we both said, we would happily do prep all the time over off season, because off season's hard.
Yeah, easy.
Hardest. Eating so hard. Hardest part of bodybuilding.
What?
Hardest part of bodybuilding.
Is that the question?
Food.
The food. Easy.
I think just missing out on some events and stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah.
You're a very selfish life. As much as you don't want to be, it's like do you, when you go, like, you've booked a holiday, as much as like you book them in prep and you get excited about it, see when they're coming round, do you ever get like a bit of anxiety, like, shit, I'm not going to be like doing what I normally do?
Yeah.
You can't get away from that as much as you want to. You're like, oh man, the gym's there. I've got unlimited amount of food I can eat, but it's like, it's not routine. How much worse off am I going to be when I leave this holiday? And you need to, like, I really just need to get away from that. And it's like, stop why these times, you know what I mean?
I mean,
like, I'm going to lose muscle in that time. I'm probably going to drop a bit of weight, but it's probably water. And it's like, come back. You just can't like leave your mind like that.
When I go on like holidays like that, like, I'll still try and establish some sort of routine. I'll still cardio and stuff at 8 o'clock or something, or I go to breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the same time, and I still train. So I still try and establish something at least. Yeah, I'll still train. I'll probably train after like one meal. I'll probably get up, have a meal, then I'll probably train like my usual routine, like 2 and 1, and then just try and enjoy the rest of the day while still like being close to like food sources so I can go and eat as many as I can. Yeah. But yeah, it's
it is hard for us to kind of like go with that kind of thing because it's a monotonous routine and you feel lost without it.
Yeah.
Which is it's sad to say, but it's like something you just can't get away from.
I mean,
I think that for me is the hardest part of bodybuilding, just the mental mind games like these little things play.
I think it applies to anyone who's just trying to achieve just a high level of success. That happens to anything like, I don't know, guys who want to be the fucking best at anything, or girls, whatever. You know, if it's a certain job that you want to be the best lawyer, they're in the office at like 5 a.m, they leave 11 o'clock at night, and like it's obsessive, and they're fucking working hard, and they struggle to switch off. And that, I think that's just part of just wanting something so badly.
That's like that big argument on bodybuilding blocks always have about balance, and it's like if you are wanting to be the best at something, balance cannot exist because you're so focused on that one thing. Other things in your life like just deteriorate away, and they don't really matter as much.
Yeah,
and that's you know what, like as much as that's great for success, and like that's what made Michael Jordan who he is, and Tom Brady, like whatever, like all these guys are like the best ever, and that's what's made them, just like pure dedication and not having that balance.
Yeah,
it's not a nice thing for the people around you, or like you having like this life that's like so obsessed with something, like you're missing out on a lot of stuff, and you literally can't break it. As much as you would love to break away, you would stress the whole time if you did.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
I mean, do you think like the top 10 billionaires in the world, do you think they've got balance in their life? I mean, no chance.
Look at Elon Musk, man, you can just pick him alone. There's zero balance in that man's life.
They'll have no family time.
They will have like 4 or 5 wives.
Yeah, like they'll have no hobbies other than like their business. You've got to be fucking ruthless. You have to be ruthless, and if something's worth enough to you, you're going to take the steps to do that. And I don't regret one thing I've ever not had to give up for bodybuilding, not one thing. And that's the kind of mindset I think we both have. And when people are kind of deciding whether they want to do this or not, they kind of have to ask themselves, like, are you willing to miss your 21st? Are you willing to miss birthdays, Christmas, New Year's, funerals, weddings? What else have I fucking missed?
Easter eggs.
I missed my mum's retirement. I missed my dad's retirement. I missed all my cousins' weddings. It's fucking part of it. That's what you want. You know what I mean? I don't regret any of it. And I do think back and I think, oh, it would have been nice, but is it as nice as achieving my goals? No. So that's the way I see it.
I mean, like, there's certain moments you'll remember of like your career and go, it was worth it. And there's a lot of times you'll probably think that it wasn't, but that's just what comes with the territory of what we do. Is like, and I would say, like, we'll both say this: bodybuilding is the hardest sport in the world. I don't give a fuck.
I was just saying this the other day.
I could not give a fuck what anybody says it is. There's nothing else that requires your attention to detail every minute of the day, 24/7, 365.
There's no sport where you're fighting evolutionary signals in your brain, because
while you're dying.
Aye, fighters train hard. I get that. Fucking other athletes train hard. Fucking ultra marathons, Ironmen, whatever the fuck. Yeah. But they get to stop once they've done the race or their training. They get to go home, eat what they want to an extent. They get to chill. They don't have to think about what they're doing until maybe the next day or the day after. They can just go and chill. When you're severely starved, that's all it is. It's controlled starvation. Your mind doesn't work. Your body barely works. You're then coming home and having to still think about what you're going to do for the rest of the day that's going to help you achieve your goal. Is there a lot of skill and involved in it? Yeah, in terms of a discipline aspect, I think discipline is a skill, especially nowadays.
Mental side of it is a fucking skill, and like that's just something that that's what separates the guys here and the guys here is that mental skill, 100%.
Yeah, it's just being
able to have
that
mental focus. You're not like, you will never reach that top shelf.
I'm doing cardio, right? Walking down the street, down Kilmarnock Road in Glasgow South Side, which is just takeaway after restaurant, and I'm passing it, just thinking like, my brain's going, go eat. I'm like, fuck off. Go eat, fuck off. I'm literally telling myself to fuck off like every 2 seconds. If I have a bad thought about oh, but you could just do this. I'm like, fuck off. Like, you're literally battling yourself in your head. You're literally battling 100,000 years of evolutionary DNA saying, eat, drink, don't do that cardio, don't lift that weight. You're fucked. Stop. Like, people don't get it. At like 6 weeks to 0 weeks out, every second of the day, you're fighting the urge to not do something that's like essentially hurting your body, because we're only supposed to be starving when we're actually supposed to be starving. It shouldn't be a choice to starve. So,
you went like you said there about like other sports. Like I'll easy say like stuff like the top tier CrossFitters, like they fucking train, man. Like the shit shit they do in a day, it looks brutal. Like even when they do the CrossFit Games, you watch what they're doing. They're fucking massive swims into a run, and they're doing like event after event after event. And these events are not easy, and that looks tough. But they are never in a state of sheer hunger and dying of exhaustion while still trying to like lift some heavy fucking weights. Like, trust me, that takes a certain mindset to do that and still hit fucking PBs. You have to go to a place people can't even fathom to do that. And that is what makes bodybuilding hard. Like, not many people who say they're a bodybuilder and all they do is train, that's not bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is going through the suffering of going to a show and like feeling that absolute suffer of like, I want to die, but yet I still got all this shit to do. And like, you'll never understand that feeling. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's about just revel in that, because I know for a fact I'm doing something that 99% of the world could not fucking do.
Yeah. Like that point, I'm sure you'll know fine well what I'm talking about. It's like you've been up since 3:30 in the morning on a Sunday on your rest day. It's 7 o'clock and it feels like you've been up for fucking 20 fucking days, and you've got no meals space. You got nothing to eat all day. The days, like, drag is the wrong word. Like,
if you think clock watching at school was long, this is long. And you're looking at like, fuck, is it not like home yet? Like, you have no idea what time stands until end up bottom end the prep.
Like today, I thought, I was like, so I had to go see Nick at 3, had a phone call with a potential client at 11, and I was like, fucking hell. Like, so I done the call and I was like, right, it must be 3 o'clock. I was like, no, it's 20 to 12. Like, it's just a tough fucking, it's just so slow. But
oh man, I can remember that. Right now, my days are just passing by because
I know. I remember.
You're not thinking, like, I know what it is. It's like you're thinking all the fucking time, stressing about shit. Have I done anything wrong with it? It's going to affect my look. I've got to do all this tomorrow. I might do that the next day. Oh, what else have I got to do today? And it's like, I've got to nail my cardio here. I've got to get this meal in then. And it's like you're constantly thinking about things doing prep, and it makes the day. It's just the stress levels make the day go forever.
Yeah.
Horrible.
But at the same time, fucking enjoy it.
The mental aspect of that is brutal. That's the worst thing. It's just that mental aspect.
Yeah, it's two parts to it. If you can put yourself through it and still enjoy it at the same time, you're going to be good at this. You're 100% going to be good at this.
Yeah.
But
you said like that smell. Like when I was doing my night cardio, and I was walking past Domino's at the bottom road, like the smell, I was like, oh, it's amazing. And like, every night and like every day, I felt like what we're just speaking about. And it's like some days in training, I just felt absolutely exhausted while doing stuff. And I was going home and I was just passing out because I was absolutely fucked. But when like that moment standing on that massive stage like Arnold and you win, trust me, that was all worth it.
Aye.
Have that feeling, look back on that and know like I won that show, it was all worth it, that moment. And like into future preps, you will know that feeling, and it's like I can do this suffering again.
Yeah, and that's why the first one is always the eye opener. Like, it's such uncharted territory. But for those who are listening to this, who are doing their first show this year or whatever, like, trust me, when you get to that end point, you realize, right, okay, I get it. This is what it's all about. So
yeah,
100%.
It's like, I'm dying. Oh fuck, I have 4 weeks of this left.
Aye.
And trust me, those 4 weeks are like 4 months, and just to get through that and make it to that stage in the day, trust me, it's the best feeling ever.
Best feeling ever.
Yeah, like when you feel that feeling, you'll know, you'll understand.
Yeah.
Stranded on a desert island, and you can take 3 things.
Ooh.
Am I going to be rescued at some point?
No. Let's say no.
Might just take a fucking bullet with a gun. A gun with one bullet.
Bullet with a gun.
You just end it. There's nothing else to do. I'll die at some point.
Right. What can I not live without? Fuck. Oh, man, that's hard.
An oil tanker with enough fuel to run my Jenny. I don't know what else to take. I've only got one option left. Be a TV. I don't know.
Like an iPad that doesn't run out of, has every streaming app on it, but doesn't ever run out of battery.
Yeah.
Of that.
It does take a knife or some shit to fucking crack coconuts and stuff.
Go back to the previous podcast. I'll take a machete.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'm trying to think what fucking Tom Hanks had.
Wilson.
I know, Wilson.
You
take a mate.
You better pick me if you're gonna fucking take a mate.
You might be annoying. You might eat all my food.
Worst
thing ever going in our body with like trying to fight over food.
Aye. So what have I said?
A machete.
Machete.
iPad.
An iPad that doesn't run out of battery. And
we're just making up stuff now. Okay.
Aye.
You're gonna steal my Jenny. Charge it up.
Fuck, I don't know.
That's hard.
That's so hard.
Yeah. I'd definitely pick like a weapon, like not a weapon, but I'd pick like a fucking machete.
Mm-hmm. Like a flint to light fire.
Probably. Yeah. I think a lighter.
Aye. What's it called? One that doesn't run out. A lighter that never runs out of fuel.
So even if you did start to run out, you still have the flint on it.
Oh yeah, I saw this video. So
I always take the big fucking metal zippers.
Yeah. Aye, that's what I've got those three.
Lighter. A jacket.
A jacket?
Aye, like a sunburn.
Alright, fair enough. Mate, you're black. What are you on about? You're fucking
like a sunburn.
Find the sun.
I think I take fucking baby oil so I can fucking tan.
Aye, that's what I go with. I'm happy with that.
Last one.
Yeah.
What was the thing that made the biggest difference for you in bodybuilding?
Being shown how to train.
Mine was definitely last year with the food. Like, I thought until I got pushed to like an uncomfortable point, and it was like I really got shown what fucking you need to eat. And it was like every day was uncomfortable, and it wasn't like I was like, I'm eating too much, this is wrong. It's like, no, this is how you're meant to feel. Like stuffed all the time, and like anxiety of going into your next meal because that other meal's still there.
Yeah.
And it's like, that is what you truly need to do to put on muscle. And that was a big fucking like turning point for me and like putting in size.
Yeah.
And I just needed to kick up the arse to do it. As much as I thought like a lot of food was a lot of food, it was like, no, this is a lot of food.
This is a lot of food, yeah.
Yeah. And that was just a big eye opener for me and a big turning point, I would have said, to how much I progressed.
It's funny that like the two things we mentioned are training and nutrition, not drugs. But people
like I said in the last podcast about the cake and the icing.
Aye.
It's true. And it's people just seem to get the misconception of like, these guys must batter drugs. We'll probably take a little bit more than the average fucking gym.
Yeah, I'll admit that, yeah.
We do, because we've been here for that long and we've ran it for that long. Our bodies are adjusted, adapted. But the more muscle you carry, a little bit more you need to take, and that's just how it is. Mm-hmm. But I mean, we go through the health precautions of doing it right, and that's what everyone should do. We know the risks that are involved. We've accepted that, but you will never get anywhere without pounding food.
Yeah.
Or just like putting effort into training. There's just no way about it. I mean, there's no way anybody can look at us two and look at our videos and say, right, these guys don't fucking train hard, because that's just, there's no way. And like, when that's easy for us. That's fucking easy. We love that shit. We'd walk in the gym every day and do that. That's why I just said, it's like, if we could get away with just doing that, not eating, we'd be the best.
Aye.
That's all it took, we'd be fucking phenomenal at bodybuilding, but it's not. The food is the most important thing.
Yeah.
I had a client mail me the other week about another client, and he was like, "How the fuck is he getting so strong?" I was like, his progress rate is, I was like, "Mate, I've like doubled his food," and it's like, "You've no idea how much he's eating," and it's like, "How am I not that strong?" I was like, "Could you eat like half him?"
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and the next question was, "What drugs is he taking?"
Aye.
It doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't matter. Trust me, Trent is not in there, and it does not matter how strong, because once you fuel the body, it'll fucking do what you need it to do.
Yeah. 100%.
People just really misunderstand how much food is important in not just building muscle, but fucking getting strong.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
100%. That's just what people really fucking don't understand.
Yeah. No, I totally agree, mate. That's us. That's us for an hour, I'd say. So, as you can probably see by my eyes, I'm struggling to fucking stay awake. So, another good one, mate. And for those who are watching, also we appreciate you tuning in and listening to our shite. Hopefully we've got Joe Ballinger on next week. That is the Joe I assume you're talking about.
Yeah.
Aye.
That'll be a good talk. He's aiming for obviously the Ben Weeder.
Aye.
Well, and he's obviously just changed coaches not long ago, and he's had a bit of a different approach to his prep than usual. I thought it'd be a good insight to see, because he's kind of went to the new, I don't see fascination. I mean, the new way of what people are trying to approach preps and drugs, and like it's kind of the reps and reserve training. Not for me, but that's fine. You can tell us all about it.
Aye, we'll listen to it and form our own opinion. But I've got a pretty strong opinion about that shit. So, but yeah, we'll have Joe on next week, and we'll hear him out, and hopefully kind of maybe schools us a wee bit with that kind of training and insight. But again, guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we appreciate all the support. And don't forget to contact us if you want to talk about the podcast, share the podcast, blah 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 blah. Thanks for everything. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.